going on, folks? Welcome back to another episode. We are starting the day off, of course. We got to feed our angry animals that are just rely on grain. That's their happiness, is grain. Mainly these pigs. These pigs just get freaking furious if you don't give them grain. But starting the day off at the animals, giving them some grain. Llama, hi buddy. You want some grain, my guy? Ralphie, hi Dale. How you doing, Dale? How you doing, sheep? Hey buddy, how you doing? How you doing, Jared? Steve, you still don't like me, Steve. Dale, everybody misses you, Dale. Why are they so loud? Rick, quit, quit hitting the pigs. Ralphie, you tell them to knock it off.
Oh.
Hey, Rick, hey, be nice. Hey, Ralphie, all right, let's give them some grain. Calm everybody down. We'll get into today's video. Rick, be nice to the pigs. There we go, get him distracted a little bit. We'll come back over here. There you go, Rick. Hey, turkey, hey. Is it more chaotic this morning or is it just me? I feel like it's a little bit more chaotic than usual.
Hey, llama.
There we go, all right. Everybody's freaking out this morning. There, come on, look at Ralph, Ralphie, come here, Ralphie. Look at him trot. You ever seen a camel trot? Hey, watch your hump. You're trimming trees, Ralph. There you go, buddy. Get some of that grain, son. He's too tall for this. Llama, hey, want some? It's just like the good old days, llama. Is that delicious, buddy? You like that? Uh-oh, we got big boy Rick coming. Rick?
Why is he so wide?
He's bloated. I don't know why. Load. We've got all the mineral out there. He's still a little bit bloated. They've been eating just hay. Oh, hey, no, be nice. You see her? She just spit on Ralph. Hey, be nice to Ralphie. Hey, she got pissed. You ever see Llama Rose spit on Ralph? You just did. Oh God, hey, be nice. No, don't spit on him. Don't spit on him. No, don't spit on Ralph. Quit it. Hey, spitters are quitters. You know that. Llama's spitting on Ralph.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think we should do about that?
Catch, clean, cook.
Wow, that's too far. I was just gonna say just go feed her grain somewhere else, but hey. Ralphie! How's the weather up there, buddy? Feeling good?
He's just so large.
Why are you so big, my guy? He's like a little dino. Hey, Lucy, be nice to Ralphie. No, be nice to Ralphie. All right, we'll give him a couple more scoops over here. Carlos! Here you go, buddy. Oh, Toby. There you go. You hear those turkeys? Sounds like a roofing company. That's exactly what it sounds like.
We need them down there today.
Yeah, we need that. Actually, that is true. We are building the roof today. There you go, Llama. Watch out, Lucy. Llama's showering right now. There you go. Lucy, calm down. Well, folks, the animals have been fed. But like I just said, we are working on the off-grid cabin today, folks. It's gonna be an exciting day. But before we get into it, you guys already know the spiel, but Beefcake merch, Beefcake Construction LLC, Kinky Boy merch, all that stuff. There's some deer hunting stuff up there as well. If you guys want any of the Beefcake merch, it'll be linked down below, and you use promo code FLAIR to get 15% off your entire purchase at GoogleSquad.com. So, to let you guys know, if you guys are wanting the Beefcake merch, that there's a deal out there, 15% off using promo code FLAIR. But, Ralphie, you wanna come with us today, buddy? I think we need a companion. We need somebody to be on lookout. Just like kind of hangs out, manages, just kind of like a boss. He's a supervisor. I think Ralph would make the perfect supervisor. But today's objective for the cabin is we have to frame the roof, get like the trusses up there, and then the sheathing, which is like the interior but kind of looks like exterior siding, needs to go on the gable ends, and then sheathing of the roof, which I'm not sure what we're going to complete today. It depends how long the roof takes. The roof, I feel like the roof is kind of technical, but everything should be pre-cut since it's a Jamaica cottage shop, and it should make it easy, but there's going to be probably a little bit of modifications here and there. Are you guys all right? Because the cabin itself isn't like 1000% perfectly square. I mean, it's really close, but there's obviously going to be always little adjustments and stuff like that, even with a pre-cut kit. So with that being said, animals taken care of. I think Jimothy, how's Jimothy doing? Hey buddy, you munching there, guy. How you doing there, Jimothy? Everybody loves you, buddy. All right, you keep doing Jimothy things. So animals are alive, well, doing good. Everybody's hanging out, chilling. They got nice hay. Banjo's on water duty. We got grain figured out. So with that being said, we're gonna head down to the off-grid cabin build site and get to work. You guys stay tuned. Shoo! What's going on, folks? We made it down to the cabin. Look at this pond. Glorious pond. Okay, so we've actually, I want to let you guys in on a little bit of a secret here. So we've kind of been deciding, when we first were building this, I had you guys comment what to do with this. I think the strat for this pond, and we're not confirmed. Freaking Mondo's on, it's brighter than heck out here. We're not confirmed, but we've got Catch Cook and Guy himself here, right here, and then
professional taster.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's right.
Yeah, good job, good call. So we're thinking, okay, so we're at the cabin. It's off-grid, right? Look at this off-grid cabin. pond. Looks beautiful. Off-grid, so we're gonna have solar, rainwater collection. I'm like, how could we make it to where we could live out here without having to like go into town and get food? Obviously you need a food source. So obviously you got squirrels and you got deer and all sorts of stuff, but the fishing side is where it could really come into play to like where you could literally live here off-grid. So what we're thinking is making this pond dedicated, not necessarily like exclusively, but like the main focus of this pond is on catch and cook. So meaning like we only put fish in it that we plan on catch cooking. So we could put like walleye in it or something that, you know, good, like crappie, big juicy crappie. So that top pond over there, that's the bass pond. It's bigger, it's more laid out for bass. And there is some big bass. I caught a 6-pounder there, a couple of 5s, a couple of 4s. So that one's already established for decent sized bass. Now that one's really overrun with bass, like little guys, like 12 to 15 inches. So what we're thinking is taking maybe 50 to 100 of those guys from the bass pond, putting them here. In like the reason to do that is to help the larger bass on the top pond. And then if we catch big crappie, bring them over here. If we catch big catfish, bring them over here, to where this pond here is going to be the catch and cook factory, where we have all the delicious food, delicious fish that we could eat. But you want to take out the ones in the bass pond that harm the big bass, which would be big crappie, because they fight for food sources, and the small bass, which would overrun the bait population. You want to, basically we need an excess of bait for those big largemouth to eat. So we're going to take out the stunted bass and put them in here. Now will we eat those bass? Not necessarily, but we're doing it just to reduce the amount of stunted bass in one body of water, put them in another, and maybe, just maybe, a few of those stunted bass will then start flourishing and start getting bigger, to where if we're not going to eat the bass are more just putting in here to help the bigger pond. So we're gonna, that's the plan. Use this pond to help that pond, and use that pond to help this pond. This is going to be the catch and cook factor. So when we come stay at the cabin, we're looking for bullfrog. We'll stock it with bullfrog. We're going to have crappie. We're going to have bluegills. We're going to have walleye. We're going to have catfish. All the delicious meats to eat, all the delicious fish that you could eat, we are going to have in this pond. So then when we're basically staying here at this cabin, we don't have to go to the grocery store, and we do like survival challenges. So I wanted just to let you guys know that's, you guys got, comment down below. Is that a good idea or is that not a good idea? Comment down below. What do you guys think of that idea? If you think it's good, let me know. If you got a better idea, let me know. Because some of you guys were commenting to stock like some crazy species. You don't understand. Like, I'm very limited. You can't even probably get away with like a smallmouth, a white bass, a striped bass. Like, I don't think you could really get away with any of that. It's not big enough. It's not deep enough. But you 100% could get away with catfish and some crappie, bluegill, and stuff, like maybe some walleye. So we did put walleye up there, and Dave, he was here for the FLAIR video. He went over there and he actually caught a walleye. So they made it. They're just harder to catch. So anyways, that's my spiel. You like it?
That was a good one. I like that one. Yeah.
That was a
big bluegill guy.
He's a big bluegill guy.
Yeah.
So we're going, like, when I talk about like heavily stocking, like we're gonna go off of this next spring just with big fish to eat. And then, like I said, we're gonna take small bass from there and put it in here to help that. That's gonna be a trophy bass pond. That's the goal. Big bass, where you go over there with top waters and bandito bugs and lunker bugs and catch big bass. Here, catch and cook factory. So that's kind of the plan. I want to give you guys an update on what our thoughts were, because we're really trying to put some actual thought into this, figure out strategy and stuff. So here's the cabin. Okay, sorry, that was a big long spiel about the pond, that whether you asked for it or not, you got it. Look at this though. So yesterday we got this. This is actually called sheathing. I call it siding, but it's not exterior siding. It's actually the interior. So what you see on the inside is what you're gonna get. We also got this loft put in place yesterday. So we've got the loft, and then this is sheathing. So this is actually interior. So on top of this, you're going to have insulation. Then you're gonna have a vapor barrier. Then you have another additional layer of siding. That is not today's video. Today's video has to do with that big long ladder right there, which is gonna be the roof. So we've got to build the roof, the trusses. We've got to get all those framed in, and then if we get lucky enough to get done with that, the next step is going to get the sheathing on this side. So the sheathing on this side goes all the way up to the top of the gable from the roof. So this basically, if we can hopefully get done with the roof and the sheathing today, the whole cabin will pretty much be enclosed except for the roof. Then you sheathe the roof. So if we can sheathe the roof today or maybe tomorrow, then the whole thing would be perfectly enclosed and kind of weather protected. So the plan is get the roof trusses up. Hopefully it's not too difficult, and then get the siding on these sides and then the siding on the roof, and it'll be fully enclosed for the harsh winter months. And then obviously we still got a lot more to do, but first things first, let's get that roof built. How's the weather up there, guy?
Oh, it's nice and warm.
So, as you guys can see, we've got half, well, not half the roof, but that end and this end. So now we've got to do this end, but we don't have a loft to work, because before we had the loft to pick it up with. So what we're gonna do is we're cutting a piece of wood right here. He's gonna cut a notch, and that notch is basically, yep. and that notch is gonna hold this board, this long board. It's like a fork. Look at this design. This is ingenuity. Look at that little.
Right in there.
That's ocean approved. So you're like you're gonna be up there holding it like that. So Ban's got to hold it while we tack the other side in, like the top and then the corners, and then run over there and then tack that into this one. And then at that point, it should all support itself. And then we just got to put a bunch of rafters up there. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little sketch. Like you need a whole scaffolding system, honestly, to really do this. It's just doozy. Like we're maxing out this little 8-footer. It's a tough deal. But you're on fork support duty, and see if we can get this other side hung up.
Turn yourself around.
I can climb that.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see it. Yep.
See, you got
Woo! See, you impressed all.
It's shorter than I thought.
You about went through the floor.
I was gonna say.
You just impressed the ladies. Good job, guy. Yeah, good job. All right, well, enough shenanigans. Let's get this frickin' roof up. Ocean approved there, son. We got her figured out barely. About 9 dudes on a ladder, got her figured out. So that's kind of what it looks like. See if I can show you guys from kind of back here. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo, it's coming together good. That looks awesome. So now we just need rafters. Every 24 inches, rafter on both sides. And then you've got these little kind of cross supports that run the ridge. And then we actually need to frame the window for the loft window. And then after that, it's sheathing, which is this siding on the sides and the roof. So we're talking about basically continuing this video tomorrow, maybe, or starting a new video. Just kind of depends on what happens. But we're trying to figure out how do you sheathe the roof. Our ladders don't go quite tall enough. So I'm thinking we might go rent one of those huge lifts or something like that. Again, that might not be today, it might end up being tomorrow or something like that. But that's kind of the plan right now. But we got it structural, the base of it done. Now it's basically we just got to lift each rafter, toenail them in place all the way across the board there, and then get to sheathing. So stay tuned. Look at these rafters up here. We're up here hanging out on the loft. You guys saw us. It's not half, it's about 1/3 of it done. Now this is the easy part because we have a loft to stand on. Over here, we're gonna have a bunch of ladders, and that's where your OSHA violations just start ticking away. But we got these cross member support. Go ahead and grab one of them, Pool Jet. Show the folks at home what this thing does. What does that piece of wood do for you?
I don't know. Let's see.
Nope, it goes on the end. It goes on.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Right.
See?
It goes
Yeah.
up here.
And then you flush it up to that, and then you
like
twist
that.
it a couple times, I think.
Like
so
that.
honestly, you just need like a level on that, or you just
Should
flush.
be able to level
I mean, if you flush this, but aren't you way off
You
over
hold
there?
that one?
Yeah. I got it.
Oh no, we're good right there.
So then it's good right there.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then you just
We're
tack these together. That goes up a little bit, and that's gonna give you the support you need for these rafters. So we're gonna go ahead and get those cross supports up. So we've got this done, and then this is gonna be a little bit more time consuming, because like I said, we're gonna be on ladders, just racking up the OSHA violations. And then once that's done, we've got a frame in the window. So let's get these cross members up, and then we're gonna start hanging some ladders up and see if we can finish this roof. got another side done right here. So that's, we still need to put the cross bracing, but then now it's got to be this side. So we've only got, what, 5, 6, 7 of these things to put on this side and then run the cross braces there. And then basically the whole, now it's loud. And then you just have to run the cross bracing and then the roof is complete. So you can see from this angle what it's looking like. It's coming together nicely. It's looking pretty good, but it is lunchtime. We're gonna take a quick break, come back out, try to finish up the roof, and I'm hoping to get a decent start on this little sheathing out here. I don't know if we're gonna get done with that today necessarily, but should be able to get a good jump on it. Stay tuned. Good job, boys. Hey, Pole Jet, how's the weather up there, guy?
It's vibrating things.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, you got to do all the rest.
All right, well, we got the rafters complete. I did some of them. Pole Jet and my Uncle Beefcake, absolutely crushed it. Look at this. Looks beautiful. All the cross member supports are done. All the rafters, I call them rafters. What do I call them? Trusses? What's the difference between a truss and a rafter?
You're asking the wrong person. Hey, Keith!
What's the difference between a truss and a rafter? The truss, just the whole thing together, and a rafter is just the single rafter. So like,
Gotcha.
those would be trusses,
But they were
but individually rafters is a complete A-frame, right? Yeah, okay. I don't know, I said both, not sure which one's appropriate. You guys might know. So, anyways, look at that. Looks freaking good. Next thing we gotta do is the sheathing, which is this exterior looking siding stuff, but we gotta do it on the gable ends. And actually I forgot, we need to frame the window over by the loft.
Do that next.
Gotta do that next, so stay tuned. Alrighty folks, so we got the loft window. So I'm gonna be up here, I'm gonna be snoozing away, and I'm gonna go over here and take my window down and shoot that deer, coyote, whatever's crawling around, maybe a squirrel in the tree or something. So, window's complete. We're not done with today's video though. I know it's getting actually kind of long, but we still have a lot to do. We still need to get the sheathing on the gable ends and the sheathing. Oh yeah, we need to, so we don't need to put that one up there.
That's optional.
That's just suggested. So gable end, this end, and this end, and the roof still need the sheathing, which is basically the interior siding like I said before, but we're gonna do that tomorrow. So we need to go and we're actually gonna go rent the first piece of equipment that we've actually rented for this build, and it's a lift, a huge, giant, like boom crane thing that I'm excited for, because it's gonna make it really easy. Now this cabin calls for similar sheathing to the outside where it's tongue and groove for this, and that honestly just seems like it's gonna be kind of a pain to do, and it'd be a lot faster if we had big sheets of OSB or plywood. OSB being a little bit cheaper, probably end up going with that. So I think what we're gonna end up doing is run to the store and get some OSB tonight. We're also gonna throw some OSB on this loft. This loft is a little weak. Again, we didn't use, we're substituting, we're kind of customizing the cabin a little bit. Jamaica Cottage Shop sent us everything for it, but instead of doing the tongue and groove for this, we're doing sheets of plywood just because it's a little bit easier. Same thing with the roof. Tongue and groove for the roof, you're never gonna see it, so I'm just gonna do OSB. It's gonna be a lot faster to run an 8-foot sheet, tack it in, than it is to run all those guys. Again, I'm more of like, it's a time crunch thing. We've got snow coming in a few days, so we're gonna really try to get this thing in close. If we can get the sheathing down on the gable ends and the roof, then we're good. We're good on for the inside, to where we could insulate the roof if we wanted to on a rainy day. We could work on installing some flooring on a rainy day. The goal is to get this thing somewhat weatherproof by the end of today's episode, going into the snowy weekend that we've got coming up. So with that being said, we'll see you guys tomorrow. What do you think about this idea?
The chalk line.
Really like that?
Yeah.
Well, I was more referring to that.
Oh, that's good luck.
Yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work. So, it's the next day, folks. Welcome back. And we've got special guest, Trapper Jay. He's here. He's ready to, he plays banjo. Talk about an upgrade. My goodness.
Oh,
that is a good, that's a good replacement. That's a good upgrade, because you actually have beefcake construction experience, like actual construction, not beefcake construction, to where you've built a trapping shack. Similar to this in a way, not exactly the same format, but you know, a similar structure in a sense, and you built it all by yourself. How long did that take you? Few months. Well, about what we're on track for this for. That's good. You 1 man versus like 5. That's pretty much what happened. So this is what I rented though. It's a JLG lift. This is basically a now powered ladder. That's the idea. And so we also went, like I said earlier, we were gonna go get OSB, which we did. And how much did this cost?
It was supposed to be like $700, but we got the old banjo discount.
Yeah, how'd that work?
And they gave it to us for like $650. It
$650?
wasn't really much of a discount now, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
$7 a sheet, now it's 34 bucks a sheet. Perfect. All right, cool. So I just spent $700 I didn't need to spend, so hit that like button, I guess. Because again, we could use the wood that they supplied. I'm more of a time is money kind of guy, and clearly time is money because I'm paying $700 to save us some time. Hopefully it goes a little bit faster. So the idea is you take a sheet, you throw it on the bucket, somebody's or 2 people are in the bucket, you go up in the bucket, you lay it down, you nail it down. So we're gonna start with the roof there, and then we still have the gable and sheathing to do, but we're still gonna use the lift for that as well because it's pretty stinking high up. This is just supposed to be making it go faster, OSB and the lift. We're hopefully by the end of the day today, the whole roof should be covered and the size, this whole enclosure should be enclosed. All right, so we've got this thing somewhat figured out. Oh, there we go. Dude, this is so much sketchier than ladders. Dude, I wish Banjo's here. Put him in this, switch the controls to the back. Look at this. Dude, I say we gotta hunt out of this. Imagine deer hunting from this thing. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
How's it going up there?
Dude, this thing is so sketch. I don't like this. It's so wobbly up here. Dude, you can see forever though. Yeah, I can see my house. I can see everything from up here.
Can you see the pond?
Yeah, I can see the pond.
Oh, that's crazy.
Not gonna land on anybody, that's good. All right, come with me, we're going up high.
Hi.
Up we go. Yee. Dude, I really wish Banjo was here, we could totally mess with them. This thing's like 10 times sketchier than any ladder I've ever been on. Oh God, look at this. Look at this. Ooh, look at the cabin. This is crazy. Oh, okay, we made it. Look, see the pond? That's the house over there. This is obviously this pond. Look at that. You can see bird's eye view. Yeah, Millie and Lucy running around over there. This is neat. I have never been this high. This thing's pretty cool. I don't know if this is gonna honestly help us go faster or not, but honestly, great purchase for the rent of the day. This is just my entertainment here. Whether it helps us with the plywood or not, doesn't really matter at this point. But I'm serious, so what if you deer hunted out of this? Like, is there anything against that? I don't think there's any laws against it. I don't know. But like, look how much you could see. You could get way up high. You think there's any laws against that? Because this thing gets like 40, 50 feet high. You would be, yeah, it's not a gas-powered vehicle. Man, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if it'll happen today, but if you guys want to see us deer hunt out of this thing, you let me know. This would just be a perfect little deal. Park it right in the timber. You can lift it above the trees and be hunting them deer. All right. Anyways, I gotta get down before I throw up. I say you give her a rep. You and Millie.
Millie, you wanna come
Millie, you gotta go with him, buddy. Yeah, no, we're just kidding. We're not going. Don't come in here. All right. How's this? There's a door you said? Oh, this.
Lift it up and haul it out. They got it.
All right. It's your turn, guy. You got it. I want to see. I haven't seen what it looks like from down here, so I gotta see what we're looking at here. You just give her you squeeze the trigger forward. We'll go take you up.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, this thing really gets it.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, she's quick.
Look at that. Oh yeah.
It's wobbly, right?
Oh no, it looks pretty sturdy. You got it. No, you're good. You're good. No, you can keep going.
Really?
Yeah. No, you got it. Come on. Dude, look how insane this thing is.
Yeah, dude.
It's giant, dude. Look at this. Give it the old whirly twirly, you know? Yeah, go side to side. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Look, dude, he's definitely gonna fall. Look. Look. This thing's hilarious. Oh my God, this thing's crazy. Look at this. Look how high up he is. It doesn't look that high on the camera, but it is high up there. Look at this. Oh, this is OSHA approved right here. I like this thing. I say we buy one. Bring her on down, Rick.
Oh.
Thanks for riding at Universal. Catch you next time.
Thank you.
Good job, guy. All right, well, we got her figured out here. Right now, we're trimming off the rafters, making sure they're all even. Once those are done, we're gonna start on the roof. You guys stay tuned. Oh, Trapper J, we got donuts. Thank you for those. What we got called Uncle Beefcake? Uncle Beefcake, Trapper J. You need some donuts, buddy. I'm gonna start a donut delivery service here. So we got half the roof done. Now it's time for a break. So look at this. You see now why I wanted OSB? Look how fast and easy that was. That was simple. I like that. I'm gonna go up and give Buddy a donut here. He's been working hard. Him and Trapper J been scaling the roof like freaking, I don't even know what scales a roof. A squirrel. Yeah, you guys are like squirrels, I guess. So I'm gonna go. This thing's neat. I'm telling you, I'm gonna buy one of these things. I gotta buy one. This thing's freaking sick.
No.
I can shoot it right to you. Yeah. So then I flip it, and then I bring it right to you.
Oh, this is neat.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going, guy?
Pool Jet was wondering how he gets off the roof. I said, I can just pick you up.
You want me to just hop in?
All right, what are you thinking there, buddy?
Ooh, I don't want to drop him. What's that deal?
I don't know. It's just covered in white
Yeah, I probably want to
frosting.
get that one. I'm gonna get this guy.
You're going glaze?
Oh yeah, the old glaze. You want a bite?
Nah, it's all you, guy.
Oh.
I'm taking that apple fritter up top. You
Really?
done goofed not grabbing that guy, yeah.
Hey, I'll shave it for you, guy.
Woo! Well, we got half of it done.
It was hot up here.
I'm getting better. Like this isn't as sketchy as it was when I first got up here. I was peeing myself, but now it's not bad. I'm enjoying the breeze, the weather, the view. Dogs are not a fan though. Millie and Lucy have been barking at me all morning. They get pissed because I don't take them with me on these rides. But well, we got half of the roof done. Looks pretty good. We're gonna continue on the other side. You guys stay tuned. Well, me and Pool Jet are on the ground. Now I gotta send this, pick you up there. Trapper Jay's still up top. We got the roof done though. Woo, look at him, he's climbing on.
My shift's over.
Shift's done. All right, so I gotta give you power.
Flip it all the way. Yeah.
To blue. Now try it. Hey, it works. Look at that, that's how you efficiently get somebody off the roof. Come down, you grab Pool Jet, you bring him down, and then you send it up without a guy, and then he just jumps on and he can lower himself down. So we got the roof complete. It looks good. I'll take you guys up to this top of the, getting it figured out there. Take it to the top of the hill so you can see what it's looking like now. There's only one last thing to do, which is put the sheathing on the gable ends right there. You can see that's exposed, otherwise it's gonna be completely covered up. Oh yeah, this looks good. I guess you guys could see it from the time lapse, but look at that. Roof on. You think OSB was a good move?
Yeah, it was
I think it
easier.
was.
Yeah,
I think I bet we'd be just be getting on with one side.
That's
if we
being
didn't.
lucky.
What do you think? How much time do you think the OSB saved us? Do you think we'd still be on the first side if we were doing tongue and groove boards? He says definitely. So Trapper Jay says definitely. And that's a sure thing. Yeah, you gotta hammer it and you're on the roof. It was hard enough for you guys to slide the OSB together, let alone tongue and groove. It was a good call buying it. Cost some money, but hey, we're efficient now. So roof is complete. Got the gable ends. This goes there. And then we're done with the outside sheathing, I guess you could call it. So stay tuned. Look at this guy. This looks good. We obviously need to run and cut the overhanging looking deals up there, but we might end up doing that tomorrow, honestly. We want to get the other side done. Pool Jet and I want to go do some deer hunting, so we want to get this. This side needs to look like the other side, but we figured out it was me just not understanding the directions on what pieces of wood go where. We were missing a couple pieces and we found a couple pieces. The other side should go a lot faster. This side looks like this. Like I said, we'll trim all that up later. This other side should go a lot faster. You guys stay tuned. Look at that beauty right there. We got that in 19 minutes, son. That's what happens when you, well, you find all the wood first and then We still need to cut the windows out, obviously, but that all will be trimmed up. We're gonna probably work on that tomorrow. We're gonna wrap today's video up. Huge shout out to Trap J for the help, my guy. You made it an absolute breeze. Uncle Beefcake, he's inside there. Always huge help here. So siding done. Well, interior siding, not the exterior siding, but the cabin itself looked like a cabin now. And when you made a comment, I said the roof was done. It's not done, but you got to throw some vapor barrier and then obviously the tin on it. But as far as what we were accomplishing today, being the roof being just covered in OSB and all the sides, it looked freaking good. Pretty happy with it. So like I said, we're gonna wrap today's video up here. The next episode you guys see, well, I'm trying to think what's next. I'm pretty sure insulation's next. Then we're getting pretty close, because once you get the insulation on, you've got to throw the exterior siding on, and then you're getting pretty close to the whole thing being weatherproof, windows, doors, stuff like that, metal roof, insulation inside. And we don't even scratch the surface as far as what we have to do on the inside. We're gonna put flooring in there. We've got to put furniture in there. Me and Banjo and Pooja were talking, I think we're gonna try to build as much of the furniture as we can, dining tables and beds, maybe some bunk beds, stuff like that. We're gonna try to build as much as we can. Since we built this by hand, I feel like it's only appropriate if we build as much of the rest as we can by hand. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.